All right, so we are continuing with division, but this time instead of long division, we are just doing regular division, and we are going to highlight how to do synthetic division, which is a lot faster, a lot quicker, and a little bit easier to complete. So go ahead and set up your formula notes for um, polynomial division, and then when you're ready, you can push play and keep going. So we're actually going to explore some of the same problems that we did with long division, but this time doing it with synthetic division. So with synthetic division, the first thing you want to do, you want to take your divisor and set it equal to 0. So x minus 4 is my divisor. I'm going to do x minus 4 equals 0. So then x is equal to 4. So then the number 4 is actually what's going to go into my box. I'm going to put 4 into a portion of a box, or half of a box. So then I want to look at my dividend, and I want to pull all of the coefficients. So the coefficients for x cubed is 1. The coefficient for x squared is negative 6. The coefficient for x is 10. And then my constant is negative 8. Okay, so those are all going to be lined up with the 4. Then if you're on notebook paper, you're going to skip a row and then draw a line. So the first step is you are going to take your first term and you're going to bring that down. So you're going to bring down the 1. Okay. Then you're going to take that 1 and you're going to multiply it by 4. So 1 times 4 is 4. And then your answer is then going to go here under the negative 6. And so I'm going to put 4 here. Then I want to add these together. So negative 6 plus 4 is negative 2. And then I'm going to repeat the process again. So negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. And 10 minus 8 is 2. And 2 times 4 is 8. And negative 8 plus 8 is 0. So I'm done with the actual division portion. Now I need to write out my answer. My original dividend was x to the third. So that means my quotient, or my answer, is going to be 1 to 3 less. So x squared. So I'm going to start with this 1. And I'm going to have the rest of it. And then I'm going to have x squared. And then minus 2x. And this is the regular 2, so it is positive plus 2. So my quotient is then x squared minus 2x plus 2. And because this is a 0, then this means that there is no remainder. Well, let's try the next one. So here, again, we're going to start off with x plus 9, and we're going to make that equal to 0. So that means that x is equal to negative 9. Let's see. So now inside my box, I'm going to have negative 9. Then I have x cubed has a 1, x squared has a 10, x has a 13, and the constant is 36. So first I'm going to bring down the 1 and then multiply it by negative 9. So 1 times negative 9 is negative 9. 10 minus 9 is 1. And 1 times negative 9 again is negative 9. 13 minus 9 is 4. 4 times negative 9 is negative 36. 36 minus 36 is 0. So then if I started off with x to the third, my quotient has to have x squared. So then that means we're going to have x squared plus 1x plus 4. So my quotient is x squared plus x plus 4, and in this case there is no remainder. All right, here is our next one. So our divisor is n plus 2, so we're going to do n plus 2 equals 0. So n is equal to negative 2. So negative 2 is going to go in our box. Our coefficients for n cubed is 1, 7, 14, and then 3. Skip the space. And so we're going to first start. We're going to bring down the 1. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. 14 minus 10 is 4. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. And 3 minus 8 is negative 5. So if our original dividend was n cubed, now we're going to have n squared. So then that's going to be 1 n squared plus 5n plus 4. And now this time we have a remainder, so that's going to be plus negative 5 over n plus 2. So when I write that out, that's going to look like n squared plus 5n plus 4 plus negative 5 over n plus 2. And then we're going to try one more. So on this one, we're going to start with x plus 2 equals 0. So x is equal to negative 2. So negative 2 is going to go in the box. Now, this one is a little bit different because when I look at my dividend, then I can see or I notice that I'm missing an x cubed because I have x to the fourth, no x cubed, I have x squared, x, and a constant. So remember, same thing as in long division, you have to make a place for it. So my x to the fourth is 5. X to the third would be 0 because we don't have one. X squared is 2. X is negative 15. And then my constant is 10. So then I'm going to just continue and follow the same steps as I have done before. Bring down the 5. 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. 0 minus 10 is negative 10. Negative 10 times negative 2 is positive 20. 20 plus 2 is 22. 22 times negative 2 is negative 44. Negative 15 plus a negative 44. So negative 15 minus 44 is going to be negative 59. And negative 59 times negative 2 is going to be 118. And 110 plus 118 is 128. My original dividend is x to the fourth. So then my answer is going to be x to the third. So x to the third minus 10x squared plus 22x minus 59 plus 128 over x plus 2. So again, that is 5x to the third minus 10x squared plus 22x minus 59 plus 128 over x plus 2. And this would be my quotient. Hope this helps.